Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi there, Bern. How you doing? All right. Thank you for coming and especially being my guinea pig. First off, I guess, can you hear me? Test, test, lurk, lurk. I'm not peeking, but I'm guessing it's probably quiet. Very good. And let's see, the music's playing. I have it set on two instead of one, and it still seems maybe slightly quieter than it usually is, but you know, it's based on what song it plays, really. The game is dark because, well, it's dark. I have Pro Sky back on. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's skip the song. Bloodborne soundtrack. That should be loud, right? Well, not that loud, but it's not one of the super epic songs, I guess. Let's see. It does with the dark with the flashlight. Yeah, I think the desktop audio has to go up a tad in general. I can't type in a number. Yeah, it's going about halfway on the meters. You blow the whistle again. Might still have to go up some more desktop audio. But you can hear me, so that's good. Right. Okay. Alright, good to know. And also, what I have to test. Uh, Pre warning, I have no idea if this is going to be loud or not, but, hello there.
Hello there.
Actually, that sounded pretty quiet. And then, ding, 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 ding. That sounded pretty good. There. Because the thing is, I know what it sounds like to me, but that it might be different for you guys. I think it seems pretty good, though. I've got my bitrate at 2000, which I'm pretty sure is what it was set at before. I'm kind of guessing, though. Because I was pretty good at backing up a lot of stuff, but then there were some things that I kind of forgot about. And actually, with OBS, I don't even know if I could have backed that up. Not sure. Like backed up the stream settings and my different scenes and stuff like that. I probably could have, but I didn't. But it's really not that hard to set back up. It just takes some time. Did I leave the water on? No. Okay. I've been getting in a bad habit of doing that lately. So there's only one thing that I really lost because I didn't think to back it up because I looked in the programs files folder, but I looked in programs files quote with x86 in the parentheses, and that's where all of your programs always install. The only thing that installs in just regular program files is like Windows and stuff, right? But apparently, uh, Railroad Tycoon 3 was a special case. And now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more, I kind of remember that I had to put that in regular program files because it's such an old game. It doesn't like it if you install it anywhere else. But I did not back that up. And that was not already backed up on my gaming drives either. It was installed right on C drive, which is the other reason why I didn't think of it, because all of my games are on one of my gaming drives, because my C drive is the SSD, and it's not that big. But once again, Railroad Tycoon 3 was a special case. And I guess at the time, I didn't think to back that up onto one of the gaming drives. Oh, there. Now that's coupled. But I didn't think to back that up on one of the gaming drives because I was pulling it, when I was setting it up, I was pulling it off of my old external hard drive. So I was figuring I don't need to back this up again. It's on my external hard drive and it's on my C drive. It's fine. Then my old external hard drive died. So yeah. Am I hooked up to the caboose already? Yes. Okay. So yeah. I do have 76. Hold on. Let me realize what I gotta do here first. 76 and 72. I do have Railroad Tycoon 3 on Steam, and that has all of my mods in it. And I thought for a second that I lost all of my mods and the map that I put together years ago, stuff like that, but I didn't because I didn't really check yet, but I'm pretty sure I didn't because 72, right? Pretty sure I didn't because I dumped all of the files from the backup into the Steam install, even though some of the mods weren't going to work because the Steam game is only 1.05 instead of 1.06. But I'm pretty sure that like my map and stuff like that I made will be in there. I think. Where the hell am I? I'm too damn dark. I'm confused. Go towards the light. There. But, I think I'm probably going to end up going to the Hawk and Badger site for Railroad Tycoon 3, because thankfully that's still around, and re-downloading all the mods that I like, instead of trying to pick them out of the Steam install, because a lot of the mods have one file that goes in one folder and another file that goes in the other folder, and you have to put them all in individually. This is an old game. It's not like newer games with mods where it's all together in a zip and you just throw the zips in a folder. It's not that simple. 72 first. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm probably going to just download all the mods that I like over again. But I think I will be able to pick out my map file and my skins that I've made for the different locomotives. I'm not going to count all these. I know they're good. I should be able to pick those out of the Steam install. 76. That and I see Dr. Scissors next. He's the one that gave me the GOG version install. I'm gonna need that again. But yeah. Okay. How much time do we have? 26 minutes to get down to the harbor. So yeah. That's the only thing that I really lost with this whole reformat stuff. And I did the reformat well. You know, it's been a year and a half since I rebuilt this computer with the new hard drive and stuff. So it was kind of time to do it anyway. And on top of that, you know how I still don't have genuine Windows. You know, it still says activate Windows in the corner, all that. And I think pretty soon I'm going to break down and just buy Windows. I know it's crazy, but hey, I've been PC gaming since I first built this computer in 2007. And how much time was it? 26 minutes. Oh, I gotta set up the watch. And I only bought Windows once. I bought Windows XP back in 2007. So I mean, I guess I should just spend the money on Windows. I don't. I'm gonna look around. I don't want to do anything shady because that has gotten me in trouble in the past. Yeah, it got me in big trouble. That's part of the reason why I had to reformat. But I've been putting it off for a while. But yeah, I don't want to do anything shady, but there might be something cheaper than just buying it straight from Windows. Ah, okay. Yep. I think I looked it up and it's just Windows 10 Home is like 130 bucks, I think, on the Microsoft Store, and I was like, maybe, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but I'm probably gonna do it instead of trying to find keys on some site that could be shady, and then who knows what happens. Why am I having such a hard time finding my train? Oh, did I go out the back? I went out the back, that's why. And you know, it's dark. So yeah, that's where I am with that. Maybe I'll wait until my birthday and tell everybody to get together and buy me Windows for my birthday. How sad is that? Wait a minute. Do we not have air? Why are we not moving? Do I remember how to run a train? It is heavy. Okay, it's just heavy. Oh, cool. You're going to a convention. Neat. Albany. Huh. You might almost be closer to Albany. Well, no. I can get to Albany in like 2-3 hours, I think. But you can cut across the mountains, kind of. It's not too bad for you. Well, don't answer that. Don't dox yourself. I'm bad with that on the internet, you know. I try not to say my real name much, although I have said it before and I don't really care. But then things like saying where I live and how far away I am from places, I talk about that all the time. I don't care. I did not get the fire built up enough before we started. So you're all settled in now with your new house, and I think you hurt something, strained your foot or something, right? Ankle? Oh, cool. Good, good. I didn't set this watch right, did I? I never set it. Well, too late now. Oh, that's not good. Take it easy with that stuff. Oh, shoot, we're not going to Goods Factory, right? I wasn't sure. It's just starting to get some speed. If I start going up the wrong track, I'm going to be upset. Now that we're a full-blown choo-choo train, how's the volume levels? Is the game too loud? For me, the music is pretty quiet still, which is interesting. Usually the music is really loud. Oh, okay. Cool. Metal Gear Rising. I don't think so. I'd have to look, but I don't think so. Okay. Cool. I think I might turn the game music up one more notch, actually. From 2 to 3, which is a little interesting. I wish for 3. Thank you. Angry Birds. You know what? Let's skip this song. It's silly. Ah, Lancer. What am I doing? 30? So. Can't see squat. 50. I think it was probably still a 40, so can't really do 50 until we get past that sign. Almost there. And then I think it's going to drop right back down to 45, I bet. Yeah. Okay, so 45. So a little over 40, I should be happy with that. It was a louder song. Huh? We're on the speedway now. Oh, lag, please. Just missed that speed limit sign. I have a feeling we're going kind of fast. Well, we're still on the straight section. Oh, no, we're not. A little bit of a panic break. Now we're still doing 50. $35. Yeah, we're okay. Oh, it's the 35 for the siding. Yeah, that's fine. Don't really have to slow down that much for it. Which means we're about to come up on the steel mill. Probably. Switches should all be good. This one is good. Yep. Midnight train to harbor. I don't have the option for custom cars for the game to prefer custom cars, so it should be a healthy mix between custom ones and vanilla ones. But I need to turn that. Go. Just keep shoveling. Is my big shovel here? Yeah. Let's just use the big one. Going uphill. Once we get over the hill, then I'll switch back to the small one. Not slipping, right? I don't think so. I don't know why the cylinder cocks are open like that, but I know I don't have any control over that. But we're charging up the hill while we're going down to 30 now. For a little bit more power. Open that draft all the way. Switch is good, right? Yeah. I was pretty sure it came from the harbor last time. Yeah, I don't know why Media Player is quieter. I mean, it's actually a good thing. Because before I reformatted, Media Player, I always had to keep down at like volume level 1. Single 1. Anything louder than that would just blow out the system. It's way too loud. Now I've got it turned up to 3, and it's still a little quiet. Interesting. That's good. That means I have more room to play with the volume slider. Before it was like just 1 or nothing, pretty much. Got down on me. Okay, we're doing 50 now. That's pretty good. Might be a little fast, actually. No, we're good. 75. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think I'm pretty happy with 50. We'll see if we can get a little bit more speed. A point. I think 50 is pretty good. Yeah, now we're in a 50 zone anyway. Give the steam a chance to come back. I just realized that just before I started streaming, I realized that I did not install Waterfox yet, which is Firefox, but with certain optimizations. I guess I don't even know if I really need to do that. Or regular Firefox, it's probably the same thing by now. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll stick with it. But the reason why I need Waterfox though is because on that browser I access my YouTube channel for the VODs, the Red Bear 773, and then on Chrome I access my old regular YouTube channel, which is just Red Bear 773. That's what I do all of my watching of YouTube stuff with and whatnot. The Red Bear 773 is just where I dump my VODs. But so I gotta get Waterfox installed, and then log into the Red Bear 773, which I'm really hoping I remember how to do. I think it's just the same, Google account password, I think. I did that in the hopes that maybe someday I would be able to monetize that account. But I'm never going to be able to do that. I might someday be able to make something off of Twitch, but I don't think I'd ever get enough for 35. Yeah, it's going to go down to 25. I don't think I'm going to ever make get enough views on YouTube, though. YouTube has much higher standards to let people start monetizing. And most of my stuff has some kind of music that will flag. It won't mute it or block the video, but it'll make it so that you can't monetize it anyway. So what's the point? Okay, now I can put this shovel away because we're going downhill all the way to harbor now. So now we can be really stringent on our coal and water, hopefully. The bell rang for the firebox temp, and I still haven't even... I'll put one little scoop in now. We're going downhill, so I don't need much. Ooh, lag. Okay, maybe 2. We are pretty heavy. Picking up a little bit of speed here. Kind of got to stay around 25 because the train's pretty long, so there's not really much point in trying to pick up much speed. Oh, it feels good to stream again. It's been a little while. It's always a big process whenever you go through a reformat like I did. I mean, this was probably the easiest one I ever did because, you know, most of my stuff was not on C drive anyway. Most of my stuff was on the 2 gaming drives. I should not have hit the brakes that hard. I always hit them a little too hard. Bleed off a little too much air, I should say. It's the right terminology. Oh, the air is recovered. Is the sun gonna be up by the time we get to harbor? I don't think so. Oh, it might be. It's 6:15 right now in the morning. Yeah, the sun should be coming up soon. Okay, good. We're picking up a little bit of speed. I think we can pick up a little bit of speed here, but still. It's a long train and you can't see too far. I'm gonna stick to 25 for the most part. Which is 40 in kilometers. That's still a little too slow. Had a heck of a time trying to get American Truck Sim set up right. Because no matter what I kept putting, I would put the command in. There's a launch option section for Steam games, and you have to put a command in if you want it to work off of a different file than the default My Documents /ATS, which would be on the C drive. I don't want it there because I have a ton of mods and they take up a lot of space, and I don't want all that on the C drive. So, and that's how I did it before. Like I had everything on my gaming drive anyway. But now with the new install, it wasn't even a new install. It was installed on the gaming drive anyway. But but I guess Steam was a new install, so I had to put the command in, and it kept not doing it anyway. And then I realized that that was way too big of a fight. Then I finally realized that I had the command wrong. It was -home_dir, but then after that you have to have a quotation mark for the file path where it goes. That the file path had to be in quotes. Not the whole thing, just the file path had to be in quotes. And the website that I looked at when I Googled how to change the file path, it showed the line, but it didn't show the quotes. And then some other website finally mentioned quotes, but it didn't say what needed to be in quotes. So it's a lot of annoying trial and error, but I finally figured it out. Of course, I didn't actually try playing the game because I would have set up the wheel for that, but at least I know I got it running right. So it kept only showing me the workshop mods, and I'm like, come on. And apparently, Reforma got updated and ProMods Canada, so they both should work on 144, so I should have my full map back. Which will be nice. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Should have kind of more free time this week because my mom's down in Georgia, so everything's kind of on maintenance around here. We're just making sure the house doesn't fall down basically until she gets back. Yeah, I mowed the lawn yesterday. What did I do? A couple of little putts around the house stuff. And we're here in the harbor. And that wasn't too much lag considering we're in the harbor. So I don't know what all this getting instant stuff is. I think that's for the some of the custom locos that can spawn in now. Have a chance to spawn in. I still haven't really seen any of them spawn in except the Class 89, which is the smaller of the two tank engines. That one spawned in once for me at Oil Well North. That was it. Haven't seen Class 86 at all yet. Where are we going? The first set goes to C2, and the second set, I guess we'll go straight into G5 and then come back. Or we could break it. Oh, that's still set to go into C. That's not good. No custom locos that day. I guess we could break it in Part C first. I guess we'll do that. I do want that to go, yeah. Okay. So everything except those, like, the last 4 or 5 cars in the back there. I think we'll park around here. That looks good. Let's see if I was professional enough to not park the cars we're leaving behind on the crossing. Hey, that's pretty good, I think. Maybe it's even far enough away that the crossing bells won't be going constantly. That'd be nice. I don't know how we are on time. I forgot to set the watch. At least the sun's up. I didn't leave the draft open, right? No. Okay, good. I just thought of that randomly. I'm like, I didn't leave the draft open. Nope. That would have been very silly. Yeah, no custom locos. David told me that Greg, the guy that made the tank engines, said something about a line in a config file or something that you could change to make the locomotive spawn more often, but I couldn't find that. I'm guessing he said that on the Discord somewhere, but I couldn't find it. I'm too antisocial to ask. What's a lag? Come on. This is most of the way this string. I better make sure the switch is thrown back there, huh? It is not. Good thing I checked. Hey, that crossing's not still down. Yay. Please? All those crossing gates that come down for the wrong track, that's silly. Because the crossing gates work on a radius. You know, it doesn't work like the real life crossing gates where there's an actual insulated joint in the rail so that when you cross the joint it sets off the gates. Instead it's a radius. So even though we're not on the right track to be blocking that crossing, the gates are down. Can't complain. This game never had gates before, so you know. Still pretty neat that they added them. I'm glad that he fixed the sound for the gates so that you can put it on the bell instead of that horrible beeping noise that it started with. That was rough, that beeping noise. Oh, are we yodeling now? This is from Tekken? Who yodels in Tekken? Is that a fighting game? So I don't know much about Tekken. That's pretty good. I've heard this before. It's pretty good, this song. It's techno yodeling. Let's see. They gave us 26 minutes. Oh, 30 minutes. Wow, we did not make the time. I was a little slow coming down the mountain. Not that slow, though. Oh well. It was heavy. Well, now I'm not in any rush to part the other set. I already know I lost the time bonus. Let me just look in this roundhouse real quick. I'm pretty sure I did not see anything custom yet. Oh, that sucks. 3 DE6s and 1 steam engine. That's a little silly. The really funny thing about that is there's only one shunter here. Over on the other track. That track over there I think is pretty much guaranteed to always have a shunter. So if you wanted to do some heavier duty shunting, you have to go steam or DE6. Because there's only one shunter. That's interesting. Also, before the stream today, I was digging around online, and it took some digging and getting angry because everything that's always promoted is the paid sites, but I was able to get, I think I got all of my fonts back that I used to have, because that's the only other thing, well, 3 things technically that I didn't back up. Railroad Tycoon 3, that's the biggest thing, because I gotta get the installer from Scissors again, and then I gotta figure out all the mods and stuff. And then the OBS stuff, but really that's just a little time consuming to set back up, because I have all the images and stuff that I had before. It's just, I have to set up all the scenes again and stuff like that. And then the other big thing was the fonts. I completely forgot about that stupid fonts. You know, the main Windows fonts folder. I could have backed up the whole stupid thing. But I didn't. So I had to dig around. But the good thing was I knew that I never bought any fonts. So I knew that if I dug around on the internet enough, I could just find them again, and I did. Certain site. I bookmarked the site this time. Because I found a New Haven font, but it wasn't really the same font. It was a little bit jazzier, maybe, a little bit too fancy, say. And then I finally found the site that I got all my stuff on before. Oh, I didn't open the knuckle. I think I can just do it here, though. That makes sense. Oh yeah, the handbrakes now have a white marker on them, so that you can more easily just look at them and see if they're on or off. I guess marker on the left means the handbrake's off. If it's on the right, it's on. That's interesting. That's cool. Not super realistic, because the real ones you would just look at the chain to see if they're on or off, but obviously that's not all animated on this. Or you just hit the lever to kick them off. So I got stream elements working right, and the sound alerts I do believe is working right. So that's good. It's a little worried about that stuff. But yeah, that's all online from the websites anyway. Not in any rush, because I know I'm already past the due date. The time bonus. What I meant to say. Oh, there's not much in the empty tracks here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're just leaving a lot of space for stuff to get unloaded, probably. That's probably good. So I did this paint skin recently from New Haven Caboose. I I replicated the what I was copying pretty good, the real thing, the picture of the real thing. But I don't like the way the black looks too much. I don't know if it's because of the pro sky. I got to turn off procedural sky and see how it looks maybe. But I don't know if it's the reflections off the black or what, but I'm not too crazy about it yet. Maybe it just has to grow on me. And then the ends are white with orange doors, which is how the real thing is. Are we rolling? I've noticed this recently. I don't know if it's one of the mods or what, but I have the independent brakes on and the rest off, which is normally what I do whenever I park, because I want to have the brakes charged up and ready to go. But we're not even on a slope here. We're rolling very slowly, aren't we? That's weird. I don't hear like the brakes squeaking. Hi there, Seaside. How you doing? Just running some trains and stuff. If I set the train brake, we stop rolling, right? Maybe it's something with handbrake, trying to get people to use handbrakes more. The next thing I'm going to do is be uncoupling these, so I don't mind if the brakes are on. Just will fill that up while I'm in here. Alright. Yeah, I made this New Haven caboose. I'm not too sure how much I like it yet. Anyway, the reason why I was able to make this is because there's a mod that just came out for the caboose and a bunch of other freight cars and stuff too, that fixes the problem with the one side of the car being mirror imaged on the other. And for the caboose, it's just this cupola and then the space under the cupola, not the whole side, but the cupola and space under it. So before, I couldn't put any lettering on the side of the caboose or any logos that were made up of letters like the New Haven here, because one side would get reversed, mirror imaged. It would look bad. But now I can. So I went through all my different caboose skins that were, I made like these blank logos that didn't have lettering. Well, I went through them, and now they have the real logos with the lettering, like there's the Union Pacific. Because I can. I still can't put lettering over here on the sides, because that still will get flipped. But at least I can put the logo with the letters in the middle. That I like. Army Green I didn't do anything with yet, because I don't even know if I really need to add letters to this to be perfect. Well, I guess I could put U.S. Army under the star. Yeah, I could do that. Pacific. So the daylight, I've got the logo there now. Instead of it blank, it's got lettering. Then I even put the daylight lettering underneath that, which is neat. This is kind of a fantasy skin. Uh-oh. I see a problem that I didn't notice before. Let me guess. This side is fine. Yep. So because of what this mod does to keep the letters from flipping, it instead flipped these lines, I do believe. Oh, yes. This goes there. This goes there. Oh, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to, I mean, it's pretty fixable. All I have to do is go into the skin and, bring this line back a little ways so that it goes from here to here. And same thing with this one, just bring that back a little ways. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay. So it's going to be tricky to figure out exactly where this line is. So there's no markers really for it. Be a little bit of trial and error, but it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, so I found I'm glad I discovered that, actually. I ski train I did not make. I think this is the only caboose I have that I didn't make. It's nice though. It's a Denver Rio Grande ski train skin. See, set it up. Like now that there's the mod that flips that section, I could put the logo over on the side, but I don't know. He's already got it on the end. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with this one actually. Maybe I'll look at the real ski train caboose and see if there's any kind of detail I can add. There's the Pennsylvania Railroad. O and W was always fine because the W is perfectly symmetrical. Oh, I finally made a New York Central caboose. I've been wanting a New York Central caboose, but I couldn't put the lettering on the side. I couldn't figure out how to make like a blank New York Central. It would have just been an oval. It would have looked stupid. But now that I can have lettering on the side, there you go. New York Central. I put the logo up there for a change. And that's not the exact New York Central font, but it's hashtag close enough. Saw New Haven. A Great Northern. This one I didn't change, because I already made this blank logo. I kind of like how this blank logo turned out. And before the fix to flip the sides, it just, the stag or whatever this is was facing one way or the other. So it didn't really matter too much. But there's the real logo. It's not blank. But I liked the blank logo so much I just left it. And the Erie. Right, the Erie I added the letters to. Good. Some skins. Sorry, I'm blind. I can't use this. My Denver Rio Grande. Which is just the regular red caboose with the Rio Grande logo on the side. And that was blank before, so. Just kind of guessing if I have the right thing. That'd be great. Yeah. I'll leave it there for now. All right, let's turn this in finally. I was already way over the time bonus, so I didn't care. Let's see what else is here. I have lots of money and all the licenses, so I can really pick and choose whatever I want. Still worth 9,000? Not bad. How many do I have? Oh, 957,000. I didn't think I was that close. Million. Of course, I gotta service the engine. Now that unloading job is worth it. 16,000. That's to unload the cars I just brought in. That will pay off fuel bill, I think. Pretty close, anyway. This one's not worth it. $9,000, that's a maybe. Really want to do much shunting, but at the same time, 9,000 is a pretty decent amount of money. 11,000, that's another decent amount of money. Oh, definitely no. That's the other unload. because it'll be pretty easy, I think. There's only one shunter here, so even if I wanted to switch to diesel for switching, there's only one shunter, and I'm not gonna use the DE6 to shunt. That's too expensive. Even with how much money that is, that's just too wasteful. Not many passengers here, considering how much trackage there is for passenger trains. It's not much. We got 2 cars to steel mill, cars to farm, and 5 to food factory. So you probably wouldn't bother with the farm. Just take steel mill plus food factory. Sorry, there's a lot of crap to sort through here. Let's move these. A lot of times I'll clear off a second desk just for the passenger jobs. I wish I could move this chair out of the way. I hate how you keep walking up on the chair. $31,000, that's not bad. Food factory, there's always pretty good stuff going to food factory. Central machine factory. It was settling, but in tankers instead of. Okay, that's cool. It's custom cars for you. Oil well north, oil well central. Just came from oil north. Goods factory, goods factory. Well, that's a lot for goods factory. Usually goods factory is a lot of junk. Like this one is just empty containers. It's crap with anything. Picked up the same one again. This one, 18,000 for gasoline to goods factory. That's not too bad. And scrap metal steel mill. It's a lot of weight for not a whole lot of pay. That's kind of small potatoes too. It's gonna be machine factory, food factory. Ah, paperwork. This is how you do paperwork, right? For now, I'm gonna definitely unload this. I think I will unload this too. That's a lot of money. Money drop-offs? 2. That's not too bad. Money drop-offs, 3 on that one. But hey, that's why it pays more, because there's more drop-offs. So the cars that we just parked, we're not dealing with those anymore. Let me just peek in the passenger yard real quick. Okay, there's some custom cars. Good. That's what I want, a mix. Sometimes the vanilla ones with all the skins I got on those, and then sometimes the custom kind of Russian cars that these are. These are really nice. But if you put the setting for custom car loader on prefer custom cars, then all the passenger jobs are always going to be these cars, which really isn't that bad. They're nice cars. But still, I like having a healthy mix. Those cars are almost a little too fancy to be used for everything, you know? Those are like first class cars, I would think. Where am I going? Gee. I slept through dinner last night, so then I had dinner for breakfast this morning pretty much, because when I do that, I actually slept all night last night, which is very rare for me. But Ended up eating, meatballs with the sauce that goes with that. Not much sauce because I don't like sauce, but a little bit of sauce. And I had those for like breakfast, meatballs and some pasta. And now it's all repeating on me. Are we not unhooked? We're unhooked. Oh, no, the magnets drew it back in. Okay. Oh, the brakes were still on. That's what happened. Now they're off. Okay. Just check this coupler too. It's fine. He's hungry. Why am I yawning? I should not be even close to tired right now. I guess I didn't sleep solid through the night, but pretty close. Like, I didn't get up and watch YouTube videos or something in the middle of the night like I usually do. Go downstairs and eat a snack. I didn't even do that. I stayed in bed all night. I fell asleep like... When did I fall asleep? Early enough to not get dinner. Huh. I don't know why I'm tired now, though. It's just habit, I guess. I kind of tentatively set up the webcam, but I didn't feel like actually running it today. There we go. Having Boston and Maine and New Haven together kind of makes sense. I'm pretty sure New Haven probably took over Boston and Maine before they fell apart. That was kind of the problem with New Haven Railroad, is they were too focused on absorbing other railroads They didn't really take care of themselves. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not taking this. I'm unloading the big one, not this one. Well, I did need the caboose, I guess. To take it along with me, but yeah, not pulling this truck. Oh, it's music. I miss Mike Mnemonic. He'd play this for hours. If it was anywhere near Halloween. Yeah. Someday, maybe. I don't know. I guess he'd have to get a computer first if he even wanted to stream again. No way he can still get on that freaking Windows Vista computer. It's just... It wouldn't be secure at all, first off. Although, for what that computer was, it seemed to work a lot better than he thought it would. Some games he had trouble with, but a lot of games he didn't. Then he's got a much newer laptop, too. Yeah. Oh, I think he could afford it. It's just... He doesn't have any drive to do it, I think. I don't know. I've never talked to him in years, so... I'm just guessing. And he's super busy. If he's still doing trucking, truckers are so highly demanded now. It's insane. He's probably... Every time he's... If he's awake, he's driving, probably. I'd guess. Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing is the time. He probably has no time. Yep. Oh, do I want to do this? No, I want to go the other way. Mess that up. The sign's too quiet. I gotta remember to check the military base for a switching job or whatever, too. Because I've got all the licenses, so... If there's, like, load 5 cars of spent nuclear fuel, it's probably worth a lot just for, like, a 5-minute job. Getting dark already. Yeah, 5 o'clock. Maybe I should slow down the time scale a bit, maybe. I guess I kind of like how fast this cycles. Lousy day for railroading, huh? At 3 o'clock. I think I'll stream for about another hour. Then I think I'm gonna stop because I've been going over to my neighbors every day just about at 4 o'clock. and one of them is having a few issues health-wise, and want to check on him. I mean, he's not alone or anything, but yeah, still want to check on him. Although if what happens is what I think is going to happen, then they probably won't even be home. I think he's going to be going to urgent care today, actually. I won't get into any details, but I think he needs to go. But he's he's like me, but older, so he's very, very stubborn about things like going to the doctor and stuff like that. He should have gone to urgent care probably Friday or Saturday, and he didn't. So, unless something drastically changed, he really needs to go today, I think. Not COVID type stuff, but yeah, just say he needs to go. Bill rail still. That's not what I'm doing now. I almost accepted the wrong job. That would have been bad. That's what I'm doing. Wait, I better SU 45. I didn't check and make sure this is the right thing. I'm sure it is, but I did not check. Oh, where am I? Yeah, forward and back, huh? SU 45, yes. Now we'll just be Jesus and walk on water. All hail the cube. The great cube of the weather. I don't know. It's part of Pro Sky. I think as part of Procedural Sky, he added these cubes to try to, I don't know, figure out what parts of the map were what or something like that. But I think he forgot to remove them. Like, it was a glitch in the beginning, the cube thing. But it became like a meme, like all hail the cube and stuff like that, so. Oh, it's always going to be there. And I've explained this before, I just realized. I don't know why I'm explaining it again, but whatever. Okay, C2, C3. I could have moved it over to C3 first, I guess. G6, D2, D5. Okay. Whenever the big update finally comes out, though, the vanilla game is going to have its own day-night cycle and stuff, so won't need Pro Sky anymore. I think they're adding weather, too. Unlike Pro Sky, the weather will actually affect how slippy the rails are. Like when it's raining, the wheels will slip easier, which is pretty neat. Just means you'll have to use more sand. Well, I'm glad I've got OBS set up pretty good so far. I'm still missing a lot of scenes. I literally just have the intro-outro scene, Minecraft. I set up Minecraft because I wasn't sure what I was going to stream today, Minecraft or Derail Valley, and this Derail Valley. So I've got to set up, like, I think next will be American Truck Sim, which means I got to get my wheels set up. not good. I should have just hopped out and blew the air from the other end, but I was gabbing. I didn't think of it. Should have moved these over before I started the job, but I think we'll probably still make the time bonus. Doesn't really matter if we do or not, because we have a lot of money. So slow. Still getting lag. We are in the harbor. Also, I think I might have turned something up or changed something with the graphics settings. Let me see. Something that I... Oh, anti-aliasing. I had that on off before. Because I think it's... TAA is not too good with the light sniper mod, which is why some of the lights were flickering. So I figured I'd try something that wasn't TAA, but what I didn't realize is it was already off. So I don't think I need that. I don't think I need real-time reflections. I don't really know what post-processing or SSAO are either. There's more settings that I could turn down, is my point. Oh, and check local lights. Every once in a while... No, it's fine now. Sometimes this somehow gets changed to hard or soft instead of none. That'll really lag down everything. MPH for some reason always says needs restart. I think it might be clashing with the custom car loader, if I had to guess. I don't see any difference after I turned off anti-aliasing, so I don't think it really does much of a game. I don't know. I never really knew what some of those graphic things are, like anti-aliasing. And VSync is another one. Everybody, oh, you gotta turn off VSync or turn on VSync. I don't even know what that is. Screen tearing. I don't think I've ever experienced screen tearing as a thing that much. Maybe because I use 3 smaller monitors instead of one giant one. I like the flexibility of the 3 monitors, so instead of one big one. Like even if I somehow like won the lottery and wanted to get one of those giant curved monitors or something, I don't think I'd want to mess with that. I think I'd rather have 3 separate ones. The gap between the monitors doesn't bother me that much. Okay, we are on the loading track. Hey, unload. And it's getting dark right as I have to start looking at the cars and figuring out what goes where. That's beautiful. Okay. 891 is at this end. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, I didn't put these together in the right order, so now they're all messed up. Wait. 891, that's a 0. There's 891. I have to check all the damn numbers. Yep. Next up. Wait. I checked it. Okay, so this first car doesn't belong at this end. It's like 891 split. this set going to D2. Well, there's no way in hell we're getting time bonus now. This must have been a set of cards that I loaded up at the oil well. So I didn't load it up in the same order that the game wanted me to. So now it's all scrambled up. 891529. Start with figuring this out. So 891 goes with what group? Let's work 891 goes with this group. Okay, let's put this group together first. He does not go with it. Set this one aside and then figure out the rest. This sucks. This is where the diesel with the remote would come in. Kick the cars all over the place. You can't really do that with the saber too easily. Okay, but it's... Actually, since they're all empty, I could go grab the shunter. Where'd I go? Oh my god, I just want to get on that little deck. Thank you. That's so difficult. I know. So, does this go with? Oh, come on. With one of them. 908, 742. 742. 839. S. 302. 455. Okay, that's all together. That goes to G6. So that means everything else 7.5 and company. This is confusing me so much. I was gonna say I could just tack this one on the other end instead, but oh man, I could become famous. Split second, I thought I had it. I mean, I do. It's just a bot. I just got a Facebook message. I have to check it. It's Florida, not Georgia, I should say. Oh, no problem, Bird. Messaging mom on Facebook anyway. Flickered a little bit, but it did.
$1,000. start moving with a wrench. Guess I could have put my headlight out the front. Too lazy to flip it back and forth. To recap, this way. The set is together. It's the set that goes in. 908742. 908742. 339. 362 455 302 445. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Stop rolling. So this set is all together. Guess I'll throw it on the. Well, I could just bring it in, I guess, and figure out the rest. No way we're making the speed bonus anyway, so. So it starts with, okay, this is going to G6. Yeah, the rest is D's. I think she's done. No, we're not in there yet. Whatever. Guess I could just put this on the main line and come back in and sort out the rest. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. It's a little bit less silly than going all the way back to G and then coming all the way back here. Two tooths there, but the board decided to do three. Being a little rough to my steam engine today. This song is kind of loud. It's the first one I've heard that's kind of loud so far. I think I'm going to skip it actually. It's easier to turn the volume back down and then back up. Yeah. Yeah, you got that right. We're number one. I think this is my favorite We Are Number One remix I've ever heard. There were a ton of them, but I really like this one. Okay. G6 done. 7-5. No. 340, 220, 81. 340, 220, 81. Okay, so that's set. 75. That's got to be the last. Two 172, 529, 91. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. This one was 90. 891. Well, am I reading 8 at 0? Is that part of the problem? Part that, I'm blind? I'm confused. 891. Oh my god, was this right the whole time and I was just blind? No. 090. It's 891. 891 goes with 529172222. Okay. Okay. That's D2. It's the set closest to us is D5. That's D2. Alright. Alright, we're gonna attack that one at the end of this one, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Just having one car out of order like that makes things so confusing. Wouldn't help that I can't see for squat sometimes. Probably get glasses at some point in time. Oh, we are out of water. Oh, good. Really? Oh, I guess I ran up to oil well. Yeah. I came down from the iron mines, maybe. I didn't get water there? Wow. That's not good. Oh yeah, the coal pile's getting low too. Huh. Well, we have enough steam probably to just grab that one car and put it all together. Oh, now I'm getting run over. One more time. 891. Burrito. Wait. D2. 891. God freaking damn it. I was sure I had it. 891 goes to D2. 529. I don't know if I'm getting really super dyslexic or what. So confused now. 175. start at the top. 175 is this one. 340221. 40222. 340220. Oh, wait, one. Oh, right, yeah, this one goes with the set that's up on the main already. Or it goes with those. It goes with those. 891 goes. 529 goes with these. 23. 292. Ah, okay. I was skipping a step in my head, I think. This 10-minute job has taken me an hour. Because one car was out of place. I think at the end of the day, I think that's all it was. Oh, right, we're out of water. Great. Yeah, we're dry. Real life, though, this would be a pretty big emergency, but it's not, so I guess I'll just keep going. Still have full steam. The only thing that happens when you run out of water in this game is you stop making steam. Nothing explodes. It's like, it's okay, you just don't make steam anymore. So now this set needs to go hook up with that, and then you put the whole thing together. Okay. Glad I double checked. I would have done something stupid. Keep wanting to add water. Let's need water though. I think after we finally get this switching job done, hey, at least it was a pretty good payout, right? I think maybe I'll stop the stream. This was mostly a test to make sure I get an OBS all set up, but I was going to stream a little bit longer, but I do want to check out the guys next door. And I can't just call them, I guess. I didn't realize these cars were this far back. They're empty. They're empty, it's fine. Okay. This set 2 goes to D2. The middle set goes to D5. Set out on the main there, that's gonna go first, is on G6. Now we're running out of steam. I just want to get this set out on the main. I'm not going to put more coal in because there's no water. That'd be really how to blow it up 101. Glad I'm not using the webcam today because I keep leaning in to read stuff and whatnot, and that doesn't really look good on webcam. Using using the keybind for the whistle, so you never get a good whistle that way because of the physics, the whistle chord physics that this game has. They gotta make it good for VR, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Tyrion Castle. Cool. I don't even know this song, but I can guess how it's gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna drop these cars off here. Go get water before we explode, although it's not modeled in this game, but still. Oh, why did I unhook it there? I'm not bringing the caboose to go get water. Uh, it's the theme of your boiler's about to explode. Making sure none of those valves got turned on a little bit, and that's why we're out of water, but maybe I left the water on at one point somewhere. Though the coal looks pretty low too. I think I just did a lot without hooking it up. Usually don't run out of water now that I have the double capacity mod though. I did run like 1,300 tons of iron down from the iron mine. I would have thought that I filled the tender after that, but maybe I didn't. No, sand. Sand, but now I know part my spot. Yeah, the only thing you ever do here is wheels damage on the locomotive. It's like nothing. Still do it. I must have now filled up at the steel mill. That's why I'm out. Just out of steam. Come on. Just gotta move up a little bit more. So I could have rescued it with another engine, but I didn't have to. We made it. Yeah, I'm usually never that low on coal. Media player is still on shuffle, right? Just seeing the same artist over there on the side. I'm not complaining though. It's good music. 18,000. But that's times 17. Okay, now actually I'm gonna sit here and get some water in this thing. And we already overfilled it. Good job. Thought it was gonna need more than that. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm gonna be right back for a second. I need to go. Idle meeting. Yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm back. I didn't really have to do that BRB screen, but I wanted to make sure it's still working. It's still working instead of that. too. Whatever, nobody else is here. Post-apocalyptic lands of Derail Valley does not care about your whistle. I didn't mean burn. I meant in-game. Nobody's here to yell at me for not tooting the right number of toots. It's kind of tricky to just do little short toots with the whistle on the Steam engine. Because of that cord. Whereas I guess in VR it would be easy. Rechecking this because this did my head in so much. Wait a minute. Why do I not see 529? But we're going to G first. Blind 529. Oh. SU 45. 529, here we go. Going to D2 first. Yeah, it's scrambled. 529 72 292. Yeah, it's more scrambled than I thought it was. 891. Yes. Okay. 4 cars go to D2. We are going to D2 first. Oh no, we are going to G first. I didn't put it together yet. Listen. I know what I'm doing. That should be enough speed. Let me on the train. God damn it. Get on the train. Why is everything a red X all of a sudden? It wasn't solid, but it was pretty solid. I stayed in bed all night. Usually, if I fall asleep kind of early, which I did last night, I usually wake up by like 12, 1 o'clock, and then I'm up for either a while or the rest of the night. This time I didn't do that. This time I stayed in bed and went back to sleep. I don't know why I'm tired. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't have to go back this far, but whatever. Keep going, keep going. Six. Alright, so that'd be 5. I wonder if there's any way with Windows 10 that I can get the buttons for the volume up down on my keyboard, because my keyboard has volume up down buttons. If I can get those to work the volume level just for media player instead of the main desktop audio volume for everything, because changing the main volume for everything is no good for the mix, you know? Not gonna help anything with the mix, it's just gonna turn everything up and down. But if I could set that up so that it turns the media player up and down, that would be awesome. I used to do that on Windows 7. But of course, we can't have that anymore. I mean, I've got the volume mixer right on the third monitor that I could change the volume with, but I'd have to pause the game and tab out. It's just an easier way. We're going to 2. Then we're going to go to 5. That is too loud, whatever the hell it is. Like a whale or something. He messaged me yesterday asking if I wanted to drive a convoy with him, but I was not here. With our time zones and whatnot, we're gonna have a tough time getting together for something like that. I can't see. We're down a little bit slower. I didn't notice if there were other cars on that track or not. Oh, there's not. Good. Good, we can just keep going. Almost done with this monster of a switching job that just turned into a monster because two cars were out of place. But look at that, the freaking sun is ready to come up again, isn't it? Yep. Took me all night to do this job. All freaking night. Yardmaster's gonna be pissed. Yeah, this track, there are other cars. I just looked at the clock, 4:04. Time not found. Relatable. Gonna fit without coupling in. Oh, we just coupled now, and I think we're all good. I gotta go back into the car. I could probably get it to count, but whatever, we don't have any hopes of getting a time bonus anyway, so we might as well do it right. Make sure there's no clearance. Is this all one big string, or do we have more cars to cut in? I think it's all one big long string. But one more car. Tells me that the cars aren't in the right place. I'm gonna scream. took me twice as long as they wanted it to take me, but it's still worth 16,000. Can't complain that much. And I think I'm gonna stop the stream now. I'd like to go longer, but yeah, I want to check on things and stuff. Mom wanted me to eat the bird, though I have a feeling somebody else already did, but check with them, I guess. I got to be sociable. That on. Hey, look at that. Still, at least pretending to be a competent streamer. Okay. Alright, well, that was a fun test. I know things are working relatively good. Sure, they're still gonna find missing stuff, but things are working. Great, I was just checking. And yeah. Got some work done on the railroad, I guess. Not derail that. Shall I say that when I'm working on Minecraft? Yeah. Oh, and my graphics card after all day with this whole stream of playing Derail Valley is at 46 degrees Celsius. That would probably have been at like 51 or 52 before I placed the fans and, more importantly, probably thermal based. So I'm happy with that. I had to set up MSI Afterburner again and get the fan profile. I had to kind of guess at it, get the fan profile back where I wanted it, and most importantly, turn off the zero fan thing, where it tries to be in quiet mode and not run the fans at all. Because that's what it was doing. And I just glanced at the temperature of the video card, and instead of running it like it is now, 46, 47 degrees, it was running at like 60, which is still not that hot for these video cards. Like a lot of people are saying they could run them to like 80. But I don't like it up at like over 60 when I know I can have it down at 45, 46. The cooler the better. So, and the fans, you can't even freaking hear them when they're running. I manually cranked them up to 100% when I first set up the card. You still could barely hear them at all. So, who cares about the zero fan nonsense, We're worried about the power consumption of a couple of itty-bitty fans. Anywho, thanks everybody for coming, and see you guys next time, whenever that is. Probably pretty soon. I gotta set up my wheel and try out trucking. Yeah, still got a lot of things to figure out, but yeah, I gotta get back in the swing of it. I'll see you guys around.